Hi, I'm Johnny, a global artist ambassador for FENIX360, and I'm blessed to be joined today by the visual artist, Monica Andres Alvarez. Hello, Monica. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Well, it is great to see you. And Monica is visiting us from Madrid, Spain. So looking forward to sharing some of your work, Monica, with our audience. I'd love to tune in now to some of your visual art. So why don't we do that now? And then when we get back, I'm looking forward to learning about you. Let's tune in now to some of the visual artwork from Monica Andres Alvarez.
Well, as a full-time job, we work in retail as visual merchandisers, but our passion is art. And as artists, we have like two different styles. I'm like an abstract artist, and Monica is more like into
conceptual artist.
and pop. And well, basically, our pieces are very different when you see them, but conceptual, we are working in the same way. So that's why we decided that we could do like a very interesting exhibition about feelings, especially about passion.
The feelings of Pedro Almodovar, it was like the perfect inspiration to get this show. That's why we miss him here.
Yeah, I think like the biggest achievement that we got is this exhibition. It was something very challenging because our works are really different and we had one idea, but then as we're working full time, we didn't know if we were going to be able to do everything. And finally yesterday when we put all the pieces together, I think that was the biggest achievement that for me it's like a dream come true.
Especially because I thought that it would be more difficult than you see, but the fact that we know each other is it was so easy to do it, and I think we're very proud of the
result. Well, I would say that the easiest part is like producing our work. You have to be committed with what you're doing because it's something that represents us. So I think like both of us were very committed with our work. And the hardest part, of course, is to sell it because art market is really, really difficult. We are emerging artists. They still have to know us, so we're still looking for our place in the art world. Yeah.
And we still try to find it, and it's so hard to do it. But we're positive. Maybe one day we can.
Not very long, I hope.
No, I hope.
Hey, Monica, those are beautiful images and wonderful work, and looking forward to learning about you. Can you tell me where are you from and how did you become a visual artist?
I'm from Spain and I become a visual artist all my life, mainly. But I've been living in London for almost 8 years, and there I discovered myself and my creativity even harder. So
Uh-huh.
it's there where I I I I became more professional and I started to exhibiting and develop myself as an artist.
And so you became more proficient as a professional digital artist, right? And
Yeah,
and so listen, did you have any formal education for this, or did you actually just kind of learn it on your own, like self-taught?
both, and especially because when I became in London, I enjoy an art gallery called Espacio Gallery. That is a group of artists,
Uh-huh.
and every exhibition we learn of each other. And Every artist share with you his or her creativity, and it was for me a great experience. Learn from every single artist from there, different ones, and every mm, kind of type of forms, sculptures, painting, and different ones. They work with oil or even with sound. Or I learned a lot from them, from this kind of group. It was a collective group that I really become my university in creative or
Right.
university there. So yes, I study in here in Madrid, graphic design, and then in London I developed myself also in San Martin.
Uh-huh.
Uh, yeah,
So educated in Madrid and also London, and your experience with the gallery and all those different artists with their different forms and mediums,
or-
to have been inspired by them, that's really wonderful. And so,
but mhm.
yeah. And now I'm interested in, were there any other kinds of artists that you were, I don't know, maybe famous artists or even from different kinds of mediums that you were inspired by that made you want to be an artist too?
I love art so much that I learn from each artist that I know. But
Uh-huh.
my favorite one
Yeah.
are Francis Bacon.
Yeah. Bacon. Right.
Yes, for example, I love the figure, the movement that he has, and the passion, and all his life around it, because it was amazing.
Uh-huh.
Also, I love, she is not famous, Esperanza.
Uh-huh.
Esperanza is Spanish one, is not famous, but we know each other. She is a sculptor.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Also, so many.
I know, huh?
As, yes,
And you come
I
from
love.
such a beautiful, ornate country, and that city is magnificent with its architecture and uh, Spanish influences and history, and it's just magnificent in terms of where you come from. And now you've embraced your artistic sensitivity and sensibilities through your work. It's really inspiring, Monica. And so let me ask this question. What are you working on right now? What's coming up for you?
I became more conceptual right now, so I'm getting obsessed about the windows, and explain you that because we spend a lot of time with the pandemic, this pandemic time here in this inside the house, that my imagination and creativity came from this kind of windows. I try to see what really wants, what I the space, the landscape to um, get get away of this kind of pandemic and the obsession to stay here every time, and you don't have freedom at all. So for me, the windows, that I'm getting obsessed right now. To be why, but it's like a preserve, preserve, and try to explore another world and try to become free again, and travel again, and do my stuff again. And I don't want to stay at home anymore.
Oh, what you mean?
I want to liberate my mind and travel a lot. I really love that. So it's another
Well,
one.
I listen, understand that. And I think that's a beautiful motif. Your windows
Mhm.
concept and what you develop with that will be wonderful, because I also can appreciate for you this inspiration of a window representing that freedom. After having been enclosed and trapped, you're ready to break free, and the possibilities of the realms through that window, have so much hope and excitement. I think that's really beautiful, Monica.
Thank you for coming.
Well, we're going to be
My English is not good either.
well, as your work progresses and as you develop it, we're going to look forward to learning about it and experiencing it through your social media channels. So I want everyone to tune in and visit the website for Monica Andres Alvarez, and also visit the social media links that you can find below our interview. And Monica, I'm so glad that we had a chance to visit with you in Madrid, Spain, and to learn about your art and share it with a global audience. And thank you for being with me.
Thank you so much for this great experience. I really enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
It's our pleasure. Take care, Monica.
Take care.